It seems that a lot of actors play poker, and it's kind of the pat question where people, well, what is it about acting that makes you take to poker? And most people will give you well, you get to act at the poker table. But what is it for you that makes poker interesting? You could probably go out and play golf if you wanted to in your spare time. Why poker?
Not me.
Of all things?
Poker, because it's everything. It's a very strategic game, and I think most people love strategy. Most people love to be able to work on anything that they think they can beat. And poker is one of those things where you'll spend a lifetime learning how to beat it.
Let's talk a little bit about Hollywood home games. It's something everybody always wants to know about. Do you get out to play in any? Are there any big ones? You don't have to name everybody by name, but maybe give us a little inkling into what goes on. Everyone plays it really tight to the vest with these Hollywood home games. Are they still happening?
Like they might get broken up by the feds?
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. Sam played in early years ago, the early machinations of, should we say Tobey Maguire's game?
Sure.
Why not? He pays taxes on his winnings. Yeah, I mean, he's had a very famous game for a long, long time that's gotten insanely expensive from what I hear. And I don't imagine Hank Azaria would be upset too much if we said that he's had one of the greatest home games of the last 15 years or so in town that's evolved over time. I'm fairly new to it. I got Sam into it, and it's civilians as well as allegedly famous people.
All right, guys, we play a game on the show called On the Clock. Now, the problem is we can really only take one person because we have to be fair about it.
Kevin and I were afraid something like this might happen, so as always, before we went on the show today, we flipped Kevin's double-sided coin. And I'm happy to say that once again he won. So I'm going to defer to Mr. Pollack on this game.
All right, this is how it works, Mr. Pollack.
Yes.
You can answer as many questions as you can in 60 seconds. If you don't know the answer, then you can just say fold, and we will move on to the next question.
Okay.
Okay, at the end of 60 seconds, your time is up.
Yeah.
Whoever gets the most correct answers by the end of the season will win our gorgeous On the Clock trophy.
May I ask one question?
Sure.
What do I get for getting the least amount of answers correct?
You will be only behind Ty Stewart of the World Series of Poker. So you'll be the new vice president of the World Series of Poker if you get the least amount wrong.
Awesome.
All right, are we ready?
I fear this is what's
That
about.
does sound like a little bit of punishment.
It does. I fear that's about what's to happen. So.
All right, Floor, start the clock. Who was the Season 1 champion of Celebrity Poker Showdown?
That would be Nicole. Nicole, what is your last name? I'm so sorry. I love her to death, and I'm completely spacing on her name. Nicole.
You can just say fold.
I gotta say fold.
All right, in Texas Hold'em, if you were dealt 2 suited cards, what are the odds that you will flop a flush?
Very low. 15%?
Finish the line. Hand me the keys.
Really? You.
In Hold'em, what are the odds you'll be dealt pocket aces?
Oh my God. And Sammy knows all these. He would have crushed this. Jesus. It's 1 out of every...
15 seconds.
Yeah, 12? Less
Did
than
Pete
that.
Jones have any idea what he was doing in your Project Greenlight film Stolen Summer?
Contrary to popular belief, yes, he did.
What poker player made back-to-back World Series of Poker main event final tables in 2003 and 2004? This will be your last question. We are out of time.
Sammy, you knew all these, didn't you?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And we are unfortunately out of
Get
time.
the record of least amount correct. That's fantastic.
I think you're close.
I've got to be. I got 2 right. They were personal questions, which is the only reason I got
2
them.
right?
Sammy would have crushed all this.
I would have crushed that.
Unfortunately, you only got 2 correct. You are tied now. Yes. Ty Stewart might want to fight you for his job as World Series of Poker Vice President. The correct answer to who was the Season 1 champion of Celebrity Poker Showdown, that was Nicole Sullivan.
Sullivan.
In Texas Hold'em, if you are dealt 2 suited cards, the odds that you will flop a flush are approximately 118 to 1. In Hold'em, the odds that you will be dealt pocket aces, 220 to 1. And the poker player who made back-to-back World Series of Poker main event final tables in 2003 and 2004 is, of course, Action Dan Harrington. And I had the answers on these cards, really, so that's how I knew all of that. Certainly the odds ones. I knew at least one answer. Gentlemen, thank you so much for coming out.
As I prove myself to be dead money, I can't wait to face any of your viewers at the table.
Thank you, boys. Appreciate it.
My pleasure.
All right, when we come back, we hit the red carpet for Jen Harmon's 4th annual Nevada SPCA tournament coming up on Poker2Nite. Poker2Nite has been brought to you by UB.net. Raise, stack, own. Welcome back to Poker2Nite. Now, we've talked about the philanthropic efforts of the poker community many times on Poker Tonight, and last week, one of the biggest events, Jennifer Harman's charity tournament benefiting the Nevada Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, took place. Let's go to Poker Tonight correspondent Dave Farah for a fun look at the red carpet.
Thanks, Huff. Dave Farah on the red carpet at the Venetian tonight, and there are a lot of stars from the poker world here. Let's catch up with them. So, first things first, congratulations.
Thank you. Great turnout. I'm very excited. I hope everybody has fun and donates a lot of money.
Obviously, you're very passionate. Why?
I love animals. I always have. I always cried when the animals got killed in movies, TV programs. It's always been a huge cause of mine, and I'm so happy to be able to contribute and do something about it.
Do you have to guilt anyone to coming out and playing?
Yeah, I threatened to beat them up. I'm only 100 pounds, but believe me, I can do damage.
I noticed that this cat almost ripped down your shirt, so I'd like to take a moment and just say thank you. Good kitty, good kitty.
Tactics down. He knows how to get attention on the red carpet.
Isn't it like Holly Madison bobblehead week?
Yes, I'm actually heading down to Cashman Field right after this, and they're giving out Holly Madison bobbleheads as a prize. Next year they're going to do bobble boobs.
You've got a lot of stuff going on in the world of Tiffany Michelle. Tell us about the win a date.
Oh, lordy lord. No, it's a really fun promotional. I'm actually excited about it because it's not only can someone come and win a date with me on April 28th, it's a free roll tournament, it's free to play.
Are you going to put out on the date?
Listen, depends on how cute the guy is. No, there's no shot that I will be having any one night stand on the date, but you can come and have a really fun time.
So you're actually adopting this cat?
Yeah, I'm actually adopting it.
Is this your first cat?
My second cat.
A lot of people have been talking about the Sopranos movie. Can you give us any insight on that?
I know nothing. I know what you know. I mean, I really I hear a lot about it, and I hope it comes. It would be great. It would be great to get together with everybody again, and I really miss everybody.
So you're saying the family didn't die in the last scene?
I have no idea.
Now, I was kind of hoping AJ would let us know if the family was whacked in the last scene of The Sopranos. I guess we'll never know. Good stuff, Dave. Congratulations, by the way, to Chao Zhang, who defeated Michelle Lawson heads up in the tourney to win a Curtis watch and a seat into the 2010 World Series of Poker main event. And that's it for this week's Poker Tonight. Join us next week. Till then, we leave you with this.
I've done everything for you this week, and you can't appreciate anything.
Everything for me? Every normie all night?
All you did was bitch tonight. Bitch.